Time to get those snow shovels out. I'm Robert Carter, and this is NJNtv. And yes, the metro Birmingham area has snow in its forecast for Friday. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm warning from midnight to 6 o'clock Friday for Jefferson County and points south, with 2 to 4 inches predicted for our area starting sometime around midnight. Areas around Montgomery could see as much as 5 inches of snow. There's even a possibility for Mobile and parts of the Florida Panhandle to see a dusting or maybe even an inch of snow. As for closings in our neck of the woods, Jefferson County Schools have announced they'll not make a decision about classes until 4 a.m. on Friday. We'll have continuous updates on this situation as it develops on our website at NJeffersonnews.com, as well as on Facebook and Twitter. It's opening day at the new Gardendale High School. Some students started moving their stuff into their new lockers today, with the rest to follow on Friday if weather permits. Classes in the new building are scheduled to begin Tuesday after the President's Day holiday on Monday. A formal grand opening ceremony will take place sometime in March. Once students and staff are settled into their new digs, workers will start to tear down the Rogers wing where classes were held during construction, and portable classrooms will also be removed. A baseball field and practice field for football and soccer will be built on the Rogers wing's old site. Alabama State Treasurer Kay Ivey has had her hands full lately. Ivey, a Republican who's also running for governor, spoke to the Gardendale Rotary Club last week. She's had to provide over the precipitous decline in the state's PACT prepaid college tuition program. The fund, where parents pay ahead of time for their children's tuition, has had a shortage of $340 million and is in danger of not being able to meet its commitments. Ivey blames the shortfall on the recession and the sharp drop in the stock market, saying, quote, "Last year the market dropped, PAC lost 35%, and everyone thinks I'm evil." Two state legislators have introduced bills with plans to shore up the program. Meanwhile, Ivey is touting her experience in managing a crisis as a reason to elect her as governor. Ivey is the only woman in a field of 7 candidates for this fall's election. Sports and weather next, but first here's the NJN Community Calendar. In sports, 26 wrestlers from our 4 local schools have qualified for the state wrestling championships in Huntsville this weekend. Gardendale is sending 8 wrestlers, while Mortimer, Jordan, Hayden, and Fultondale qualified 6 each. Among Jordan's entries is sophomore Brandon Brindley, who's going for his 3rd straight state title. Meanwhile, in basketball, Jordan's girls try to extend their season tonight as they travel to Winona for a sub-regional game. Tabernacle Christian's boys host an ACEAA sub-state playoff game against Tuscaloosa tonight as well. That's Tuscaloosa Christian, actually. And spring sports are tentatively scheduled to start Friday with a boys soccer match pairing Fultondale against host Gardendale. That match, however, is in danger because of the forecast of snow. Baseball gets underway Monday with Oak Grove going to Mortimer, Jordan for a noon doubleheader on the President's Day holiday. And speaking of snow, as we were a minute ago, ours will start sometime around midnight. The NJN 4-day forecast predicts 2 to 4 inches of accumulation, but bear in mind that this system is changing quickly as this prediction has already been increased twice in the last 24 hours alone. The snow clears out Friday afternoon with skies clearing on Saturday. Rain and perhaps a little more snow returns late Sunday. Skies will be clearing again on Monday. Highs will be in the 30s Friday, warming to the 40s after that, with nighttime lows in the 20s. We'll stay mostly clear through the middle of the week. Coming up in Saturday's edition, Gardendale Mayor Othell Phillips gives his State of the City address, and a soldier from Warrior reflects on a 10-month tour of duty in Iraq. Plus basketball playoff results, all in Saturday's edition of the North Jefferson News. And that is NJNtv for Thursday, February 11th. Remember to check out the NJN on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com and search for North Jefferson News. And you also need to check out our new, easier-to-use website at NJeffersonnews.com, plus our Twitter feed at NorthJeffNews. I'm Robert Carter. Stay warm, and so long.